I put a piece of parchment on our map so you could sketch.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
I can't actually sketch. You have, everyone present has way more artistic talent than I.
I beg to differ.
No.
All right, we have to have a draw off.
No.
Okay, so does anybody remember what happened last week? Bears and such notwithstanding.
Oh yeah, we don't know. We realized that we didn't take notes for the one shot, just so you know, because I ended.
That's fine.
We started a battle with bouncy boys, and that's where I ended my notes.
When you say last week, you mean our actual?
Yeah,
I mean the last Wanderlust proper.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're waiting on.
Yeah,
Raw doggers!
There it is.
Seduce Viz and look under his cloak to see if he's a dragon.
Yes.
Slightly innocent farm girl. Halloween costume of a farm girl.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you actually pulled that off or not.
I don't think so.
No.
Hi,
I love corn.
Yeah, but she tried, and it was wonderful.
I mean, to be fair, we all knew it was going to be Susan, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she wasn't even actually talking to Viz. She was talking to just some guy who was scared out of his mind.
Making our way to Welks. Lady Owla jumps out with a dagger to Dysana's neck. Resh is hooking up with Owla. And then I wrote, wait, I don't know if you can probably can't see it, but it says hoot, 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 because her name's Owla.
Yeah, Owl.
Very good. That is not how you actually spell Owla, though.
Well, that's how I spell it.
A-U-L-A?
A-U-L-A.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Wrong.
Nope.
Anyway. Hot Pants almost puts spyglass up his butt.
Yeah.
Viz is handsome and likes the soup. Likes to go to the park, the arts. Loves watercress salad.
The fact that she was...
And ham hock.
She was role-playing as Susan and writing all of this down.
Viz is actually barkeep! Hot Pants gets pecked by Raven. I don't know why that was
Oh, because you had the Raven on Hot Pants was outside keeping watch.
Oh, right.
That's why I ran in.
Right, and you...
Right.
Yeah,
I was pretending to be a homeless man. Or, well, I just sat down and I just was a homeless man.
Hot Pants attacks. Roll initiative. Every good fight has a climax, Jack. There's an invisible fuck somewhere. Rose stabs Dysana's head. Don't use magic. Turn in your cahooters, Jack.
Cahooter!
Viz runs away like a little bitch. Dysana has locate object prepared. Use on the hammer. Cliffhanger!
Mm-hmm.
That was more of a note to today, Dysana.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, you guys are... so basically the last thing that did happen was you guys were fighting Viz. A bunch of weird cultists in sort of monochromatic robes suddenly appeared and busted in. You were able to detect them because of magic things. Forget exactly what you did, actually. But you knew that they were coming a while before they actually arrived.
The rose, I think.
At around that time, Viz leapt through the false bird cage, you may remember, and through the window...
I'm already pissed! I'm already back to where I was at the end of last session, and I'm pissed off.
Oh, piss.
He ran away and disappeared with a flash somewhere outside of your eyesight. So that's where you're at right now. You are still you've still got a lot of cultists around you, and as I recall, Hot Pants was bullshit, and I believe it had just actually ticked to. Yeah. It had just gone to Hot Pants' turn. Hot Pants, very angry and full of the D&D 5e optional cleave rule.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what was happening. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it so hard, you guys. I've got 26 hit points. Okay, I got a little fucked up. I am going to smite these motherfuckers out of anger. Because I can.
Do it. You won't.
Well, I got a 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the one in front of me. We've got 17 slashing damage so far. And then 8. And then 1 more D plus 2. So, 27 damage.
Okay. Oh, that's a damn shame. Because you can smite on one of them. Of course, you can cleave on. You can cleave on to one.
Mm-hmm.
From where you're standing, so you can kill one and then cleave a second one. But from where you're standing, you could not, for example, cleave a third.
The third one, no, but I can get 2.
Did you use your move?
I haven't used the move yet, but then... Well, if I only move 1, actually he can't do an opportunity attack because I'm still within 5 feet, right?
Very much so.
So if I move there, I can do all 3?
Yep.
Your face right now. Okay, yeah, that's happening.
I'm sorry. That was totally the hand of the DM, but I really wanted this to happen. Because as it happens, 27 points of damage divided by 3 is 9, and these 3 guys have 9 hit points apiece. So yeah, you just smited through 3 of them in a single blow.
Sliced through 3 of these fuckers with his BBA, and that makes
Can I ask you, because this is such an iconic move, what does that look like?
All right. You guys ever seen the movie Ghost Ship?
Yes! Oh my god, and I know exactly what you're going to say.
So he just he goes to turn around like he's not gonna do nothing, right? And then he just swings so hard and so fast that he just slices through like shoulder length, just through all 3 of them. And they're all standing there and they still are blinking for a second, and then they all slide off their own shoulders.
Yeah, the tops just kind of...
The tops
and then there's just like a...
Yes.
Like
Does it happen in slow-mo?
Fountains of blood.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Like, it's the sort of thing where, like, if he was less pissed off, he'd turn around and he'd go like... And they just slide apart into these gross, cold-cut pieces. And, like, the best part is like, it didn't even go through the neck. Like, you did it the hard way. You went through, like, the collarbone and scapula.
So, like, yeah, it was like he had to go through so many bones. But he did it like butter.
Feet of bones, yeah.
Yeah, but it literally went through like butter. He was not phased. Oh, God.
All right. Anything else for Hot Pants? The mighty conquering warrior here.
My smite was my bonus action, so that's all I could do.
Smite was your bonus action. You do still have some movement if you want it. You only moved 5 feet.
They are all dead. I could just... Okay, so I just charge up and get in this guy's motherfucking face. I'm ready. Okay. Oh, and I have my shark teeth in. So my shark teeth denture, so when I run up, I go, ha! And I scare him. I try to scare him.
So,
Can I do that?
a couple of things. One, the guy that you're currently in the face of did take some damage last time, so he has even fewer hit points than the guys you just iced stone cold. That coupled with the fact that, you know, they just saw what they just saw, and they are lightly misted with the blood of their brethren. You're doing some things to their morale. And the shark teeth. No
Don't
doubt
forget the fucking shark teeth. You said I get a +1 intimidation checks with those shark teeth, so I think that they're special.
That's true.
Just one thing, real quick. You used Divine Smite when you hit, right?
I did.
That's not a bonus action. You should still have a bonus action. It's just a thing that's available when you make a melee attack.
Oh, yeah. So I thought that it was a bonus action.
Nope. Does not require your bonus action as a paladin.
Oh,
your other smite spells are bonus actions.
The other
I trust that Leon doesn't... I trust that Leon does not say that without the text in front of him.
So I actually moved right here.
Well, because there's a big difference between Divine Smite and, like, the Smite spells that exist, as Michael pointed out, because not all of those are bonus action spells to cast, but Divine Smite itself is a whole other
class
beast.
feature. Yeah, it's a class feature. Okay, so you move right there. I think I see where this is going.
So I can use Dragon's Breath as a bonus action.
All right, the last 2 cultists are now lined up with you.
Yeah, and it's a 15-foot cone. I don't know, I feel like I'm angry, and I've got Old Man Breath, so I'm going to acid damage them.
Okay. From the one immediately in front of you, 11. And the next one, 4.
Okay, so they both fail. So they both get 8 damage. 8 poison damage.
Oh, they take 8 points of damage?
Yes,
okay.
they do.
So it's a cone, obviously, as you say. The first one hits this guy, the first guy in front of you, full in the chest, burns through his sternum, and the remainder of it, along with some strandy, nasty viscera, hits the guy behind him. Who is down to a single hit point after that attack.
Hot Pants Angie?
Just a skosh.
This is why we keep him around.
Ruling.
He's a fucking tank. All right, Hot Pants is very, very pleased with himself. I would like to say that. That's a no.
I feel like he'll be pleased with himself later.
Well, he's gonna be pleasing himself later, but we don't need to bring that up quite yet.
PSA, children, this stream is rated M for mature.
Is it mature though?
Please tune in later once you're 18.
So, Lady Owla Brightgleam, it is her turn now. She lowers the dragon lance that she has in her arm. She had it like raised up, ready to lash out at these cultists, and she just sort of like, "Buh?" after the spectacle before her, and she
really
drops
comical, like.
Yeah, she just like her eyes widen, and she just seems in awe for a moment, absolutely shocked, and she sort of like drops the dragon lance away, almost misses her turn actually, but at the last second of the 6 seconds, she she raises a hand, and there's this bizarre sort of like ripple above her hand. She is staring directly at the last remaining cultist. The last remaining cultist makes a save, and I should quite like. Okay, he actually has advantage against that.
This motherfucker has 1 point. He should just fall over. He should just stab himself.
And that's a natural 20, so I'm not even going to bother. His eyes widen, and he starts shaking, but he holds firm in place. All right, that's going to be all for Lady Owla. Jaxatimus Reginald Beardsley in the back of the room.
Okay, so to close this out, or hopefully close this out, cast a quick chill touch. What does a 28 hit?
Yeah, 28 hits, dude.
I love that.
Does a 28
Just
hit?
checking.
No. 28 doesn't hit this level 1 cultist. He's my special boy. Yes. Okay.
9 points of necrotic damage.
So, whatever it was that Lady Owla did was clearly trying to spare this man. Whatever it was that Jaxatimus did, not so much with the sparing, as this man suddenly curls up under the black energy that is barraging him, and is like a dried up, mummified corpse on the floor before the first cultist that Hot Pants killed fully slumps to the ground. And the next thing, and then like the next few seconds are just the sound of shuffling clothing and wet splats and bodies hitting the floor. And yeah, okay, you guys are out of initiative. Are you sad?
Well,
Aw, we killed everything. No, but we didn't fucking kill. Hot Pants is fucking pissed. He's still pissed. I'm pissed. Hot Pants
dashing
pissed.
towards the broken window and diving out.
Yeah,
See if we
seriously.
can see anything.
Diana's gonna quickly pick this guy's pockets.
Yeah.
Which guy? Of all of the, there's so many guys.
Her date.
The fake thing.
Oh, her date. Yeah. You find about 10 gold pieces and a little brass locket, a dagger, not really a very good make, just kind of your run-of-the-mill dagger. A disguise kit, not exactly on par with yours, slightly different stuff in there. And you know that's pretty much it. Resh ran to the window.
Yep, jumping through, diving out.
Yeah, so you dive out the window and you land in the dark and relatively deserted street. Aside from the distant sounds of midnight commerce. Well, not midnight. It's about 8:30 at this point. The distant sounds of commerce and just a regular, everyday, totally normal to see bear kind of wandering down a back alley, much too far away to have been anything to do with this. You don't see anything.
Can I ask the bear if he saw someone jump out the window and where they went?
If you want to have a little conversation with yourself, I'd be okay with that.
You DM it out.
So we know Russia. Okay, so Bear would say, well, man jumped out a window, disappeared down the alley, light, gone.
It sounded like you were going to say more.
No,
that was
everything. That was everything.
That was everything.
And Zitmar is up on his backpack, like, like that way.
Which way?
That way. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just a quick reference. It wasn't... Okay.
What?
Adam, you be quiet. We are now playing multiple characters.
Okay. Let me make one up for Banch real quick. A raccoon golem stumbles out of the alleyway. It's a golem made out of raccoons.
The raccoon golem.
Raccoon golem, yep.
I love it. And also, Dysana starts to cast
Okay.
On his mage hammer?
Mage Hammer.
How long has it been since the last time we set the compass?
It was this morning, or sometime this afternoon. It will reset at daybreak.
Okay.
It is
now
still
it's
attuned to Hamadryas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's have a look at locate object and exactly what it does.
While this is happening, Hot Pants is just kind of kicking the sliced off top torsos of some of these guys absentmindedly.
Well, it probably would have been nice if you had left one or two of them for us to speak with.
They made their beds.
I mean, we have 5 corpses, so that's 15 questions.
You act like we can't. Ask them questions. Like we got a guy here. He's all about talking to sliced up people. Like this is his thing.
3 of them are already conveniently travel size.
Yeah.
They are pre-sliced. We don't even gotta cut it ourselves.
Well, all right, then you sound very certain of yourself.
Happens is like, what? So what's up with the Dragonlance?
It was something that I received after the war. I never wielded one during the war, but a friend of mine kept it, and she rather passed away towards the end of the war, and, well, now I carry it, both to honor her memory and in case I need to fuck up a dragon.
Mm-hmm. Hot Pants is very moved by this, especially with the losing a friend and all that, because, he's been through shit, and he pats her on the top of the head he tries to be gentle as he can be. And then he pulls his hand away. And then he turns around.
So, incanting in the background, Dysana describes the mage hammer as she saw it, sort of like a black and white stylized war hammer. Dysana is able to feel the pull of the mage hammer off to the west. Yeah, describe a name or object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. It is not moving. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close, within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. The spell cannot locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks the direct path between you and the object. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the lead dispensary right next door.
Right, yeah.
Of course.
Oh,
That classic.
So, outside, I think Resh wants to reach into his backpack and grab, a scrap piece of paper and quickly kind of, make the, not really super detailed, but kind of a sketch of eviscerate those who would conjure us chains.
I think you remember that whole thing.
It's such a great name. How would you not remember the whole name?
Rolls right off the top.
I don't remember it at all.
Yeah. But just a quick sketch. Just to have, an image of the person.
So, You are out in the street. You have done this picture of the individual who has earned your bane.
So once the picture's done, he's gonna put his, pencils or whatever away. It's gotta be a pen. And then pull out like a stick of incense, light it, and then while that's going, he's just gonna ignite the picture with the burning incense. But then as that's burning, he's just gonna, turn the direction that Bear and his associates had pointed out that the light came from as the person disappeared. So then he'll just kind of, subconsciously clear his throat, as I do, and he'll say, "In the name of Phosmarthus, the sun and storm, I, his faithful servant, pronounce this curse upon you, eviscerate those who would conjure us chains, deceiver and harbinger of discord. May the brilliance of Phosmarthus scorch your soul, banishing all darkness within you to the depths of oblivion. May the fury of his storms rage against you, tearing apart your every plan and scattering them to the winds. May the chains of your malevolence bind you, constricting your power until it is naught but dust in the wind. And may the sands of Cartouche rise up against you, swallowing you whole and erasing all memory of you. May the vultures of the sky feast upon your remains, leaving nothing behind but bones bleached by the sun. May the curse of Phosmarthus be upon you, a burden too heavy to bear until you are consumed by your own darkness, and your name is spoken no more. So it is spoken, so let it be."
Very good, I like that.
Nice.
There is even though it is in the dead of night, the air almost seems to glow with like this ionization. Like everything just gets briefly brighter and more heavy for just a moment, and everything sort of feels warm around you. And then the moment is gone, and the damp Wanderlust night once again settles in around.
And then he just kind of snuffs out the incense and puts the remainder back in his pack.
Okay. All right, so you patted Lady Aula on the head. You cursed eviscerate those who would conjure us chains. And Dysana is detecting an object.
You can do that for how long?
Forever.
Concentration up to 10 minutes, yeah.
I mean, do we want to chase him if she's got a beat on him?
That's up to you. It will only be for while you are within 1,000 feet of this object.
Let's go.
I would say we should not. I'm not bleeding, fortunately, but I can't say the same about everyone. And that was when we had somewhat of an element of surprise.
I mean, on the one hand, I don't disagree. On the other, should we follow it enough to maybe get an idea of where he might have escaped to?
And then maybe go back to...
Because, I mean, well...
Excuse me.
It only is... I don't know if the spell actually gives any indication of, like, nearness.
It does not, but if the object is in motion, then you know the direction of its motion.
It starts going.
Yeah, but I mean, there wouldn't be any way to tell if we were
Warmer.
moving closer to it besides moving in the direction.
Warmer. Getting warmer. Hot!
It goes...
Well, Donna starts walking.
North?
Was it north?
I don't think so.
Pretty
West?
sure it was-
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
that'd be so funny. No, Dysana, walk north. It's great. Do it.
Was it not
Go
north?
left.
It's west.
Are you sure?
It's west.
She still walks north. She's stubborn. She doesn't like to be wrong.
Yeah.
Out of
Hot Pants
curiosity,
just
what
follows
did
Dysana.
out of curiosity, not to further derail that, but what did Bear decide to do after that bizarre encounter?
Well, I mean, I think they were already planning to
Oh yeah, they probably don't want anything to do with all
vacate.
this.
So as soon as they like flag gave the information, they're like, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
But
Out.
it never. So he wouldn't say anything. He'd just be like, and turn.
Yeah.
And
He's a man of
zip
few
around his
words,
backpack.
but his words have oomph
It's
to
very
them.
deliberate.
Yes. Why say many words when few words do trick?
That's the
So what
vibe.
direction
Okay.
was it?
West.
Like I already wrote north, like all nicely. North.
She was.
Northwest.
There we go.
Nope.
Just add
West.
that to-
I just like to imagine that Desana very confidently walks north and then feels it like
very
where the
slowly so that we
direction's
don't
going,
notice.
and just like
Yeah.
very
Oh,
overt,
guys,
like-
it's
like,
moving. It's now going west.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know.
Yeah.
No.
We
Yeah.
don't.
No one can
You're,
question it.
we
You know
don't.
what?
We're
That's
not
exactly
questioning
what
you.
happens.
We're just following you. We have no idea.
Title of session: North by Northwest.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
that's
true.
already a
We
thing.
just know you're doing the spell though, right? So I'm just following you wherever you go. Yeah, I believe
It
whatever
seems
you
to
say.
be going west now. Onward.
Let's get this fucker. Hot Pants is just
Yeah.
like really angry, so really he probably just isn't making much noise
I mean,
at all.
if it changed from the north to the west so quickly, it must be very close.
Well, also,
Yes, that.
like we know with the way the magic or the spell works, we know it has to be within 1,000 feet of where
Yep.
we are, and we know it's for the west.
Mhm.
Well, west from where we currently are.
Mhm.
So maybe ask Lady Aula, like, if she knows, generally speaking, what is in that vicinity. That might be a place where this man would run and hide to.
Well, this part of town is not very well populated. I think that's probably the reason why Welk set up here. Let me see off in that direction. There's a few storehouses, a few slaughterhouses. I think there might be a bevy of small factories out there. All sort of loose. It begins to become somewhat industrial again as you move to the west, closer to the city, the main part of the city. So, if there could be a number of places for one with ill intent to hide away, that's all I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Dasana's already walking.
Yeah, I'm following this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I figure we were walking and talking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And no, you guys are that's absolutely what's happening. Dysana's like way ahead, and I think so is Hot Pants, because Hot Pants is heated at the moment. So very much like in Skyrim, when you have the little quest line thing that goes across your screen, the little compass, and you start to get close, it starts to move faster. That's where the pull is pulling Dysana. Every time she takes a step in a slightly off direction, it moves a little bit faster, a little bit more, and that's how you know you're getting close. Now you've come to what seems to be something of a like a hostel. It says it's the Reformed Church of Grumpsh Orc Hostel, and the signal is pulling you around back. There's kind of a series of little outbuildings around the back, possibly like stables or something along those lines.
Okay. Oh, we didn't long rest.
No, you guys are
Have
hurting.
we ever long rested?
Yeah,
Dude, it has been many sessions since you've long rested.
It's been a long time.
Yeah,
We did a
Technically
lot of
speaking,
sessions with a lot of.
we hit
just
the major
role play,
milestones.
too.
That's true.
That's true.
We just fought Biz and almost killed him. Like,
Dysana's gonna wild shape. Short rest. I get them back on.
When did we short rest?
When we made cake.
yeah, we
Okay.
short rested. We just haven't long
And-
rested in a long time.
Oh yeah, so maybe I should. It's going to be a rat.
I have gone through the complete compendium of all animals that I have ever seen, and I have once again decided on a rat.
Mm-hmm.
Now there seems to be a person entrance and an entrance for larger creatures.
You know what? I really need to be. I'm pretty impulsive, and I just kind of do things.
Nah.
You mean the running off
Mhm.
and just being like, "Is there shiny things? Let's leave them outside." We love you.
I'm sorry.
Granted, no, that's kind of the rogue's purview, so that's
It
not
is,
you.
it's
That's also
absolutely-
the role of the rogue.
Yeah,
It's
for
mostly
sure.
me.
If you're gonna sneak into the place by yourself, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, Michael doesn't. He's just
Yeah,
sitting
that's
back
true.
like, I'll throw a fireball in there.
Yeah, get them both.
Okay, so if there's a human entrance, a rat.
Yeah, a rat could get in. It's got kind of like a little barred window up above, but honestly, it's not too hard to sneak underneath. This is not a very precisely hewn door. There's probably a space of like 2 or 3 inches underneath the door.
Okay.
You wouldn't even have to squeeze. Okay, you go
Now, here's the question: would I still
Yeah.
be like, is it concentration?
To what?
in. It is concentration, but while you cannot cast while in wild shape, you can concentrate on a spell that you have already cast
Okay,
while in
cool.
wild shape.
Then I do that. So I'm around trying to the beep beep, bloop bloop.
there are a number of rows of stables. Can I get a stealth check with the rat stats?
Do that.
That'll be just dexterity. Just roll the dexterity modifier of the rat.
Oh, damn.
When you say stables, do you mean like outside horse stables or like inside room stables?
There are
an inside room stable.
Like enclosed.
Yeah.
So the lower part of the walls of this stable are very solid. There is small windows up above, and of course there was that wide sort of stable gate entrance for larger creatures.
So is it this one that looks like a reverse ass crack?
Yes, it's the one that looks like a reverse ass crack. Or you can kind of see into this one particular little area of the stable. You can see some hay on the floor and a little like sort of like a sleeping bed or pad or something like that for something to bed down on. You're getting a heavily musky sort of smell from in here. Sorry, I should tell you also, the direction of the mage hammer is right up in here.
I mean, gotta give.
You are in a stable.
Yeah, well, you know, one person's manure is another person's treasure.
Makes you king shit. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
It is a big.
Now, is that a scent?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, 14.
14. Okay. So you have control of your. Huh? No.
No, that's unacceptable.
You can't. She's just yelling at the dice.
You have control over your own mind, which, like, say, like a creature that was polymorphed into another creature would have to do with whatever the mind of the creature is like, right? You have control over your own mind. You can use your own intelligence, your own wisdom, your own charisma. That being said, the rat mind is still in there with you. And the rat mind just basically shit itself because it feels like it is surrounded by predators.
What's the ceiling? Like, are there, like,
there's, like, beams and cross members underneath a layer of thatch, which, from the look of it, has not been changed in nearly long enough a time. Kind of like, smells sort of fetid even from here.
Could a rat go up there and kind of get a bird's eye view and be a little more stealthy?
Yeah. With a little bit of climbing, yeah. Now the stables, the walls around you do not go all the way up to that beamed ceiling. They go maybe like 7 or 8 feet up. And then they seem to be open. And then there's a few feet, and then there's the beamed ceiling.
Oh, okay. Is there a way for you to get up there?
Yeah, you can climb right up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a rat.
I'm a rat.
You're a rat. You can do rat things.
Okay,
although
so I'm gonna
the rat brain is going to you like, seriously.
And I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up.
Okay. So you climb to the top, and you can hear breathing kind of all around you, rough and heavy breathing. You peek your nose over, and there is something very large, sort of wolf-like, sleeping down below. You got a 19 on your stealth. You lucky bastard.
I know. I'm a sneaky rat.
You can roll a nature check if you want.
Santa doesn't give a fuck about nature. She tried, though.
Oh, you're a druid.
I know, right?
I'm a drogue.
Ah.
Yeah,
but
true.
Yeah, that's...
You're not sure what it is. They're too big to be wolves and too long to be bears. You do see a bundle off over this way. Now, I am going to ask you for another stealth check if you want to move closer. Because I think it'll be funny.
Oh, wait, that's as a rat.
Yeah, that one's as a rat because it's dex-based, which is a physical stat.
Oh.
I'm actually not going to move closer.
Okay. So, you see the bundle that is on the floor over there. It actually seems to be like a wad of clothing.
Shapeshifter!
And in among it, you can see the shape of the mage hammer, as well as like various belts and sacks, the sort of things a person might have on their person.
Go around this way. Still on this.
Oh! You come around the corner and you freeze. There's another one, and it's looking right at you, but you're not quite certain if it's looking right at you or if it is asleep with its eyes open. A couple of seconds of inactivity from it convince you that it is the latter.
Little rabbit turds pop out of my butt.
Yeah.
They clock loudly to the floor. It wakes up. No.
I've made a huge mistake.
I mean, I can roll. We can take the 10, go over him, but at this point, I'm gonna go out to where everyone is.
You do that.
I'm gonna make sure to, gonna try to jump on Hot Pants.
All right, you rat jump on the angry Hot Pants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure, that'll go over great.
You have any smites left?
Yeah, well, where'd you jump on me?
On your shoulder.
Just right on my shoulder.
And then I scurry down. Then I unwild shape.
Yeah, like the whole time, like Hot Pants is trying to like hit you, but you're just faster than him, pretty much. Not like hard.
Yeah.
He's just like trying to like shoot away.
I would expect it would be hard.
I think by now he recognizes you. He's still not happy about it, but he recognizes that it's you.
Besides, 1 hit point will knock you out of that form. So
Yeah.
I give the squad the
Rat voice. She speaks to
anybody else who wants to can make a nature check.
Rat. Ooh, nature. I got a -1. Woo! I got a 10.
18.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit! Hell yeah!
They dire wolves.
Leon would know from your description and from his knowledge of the fact that you guys are at an orc hostel that claims the patronage of the Reformed Church of Grumsh, that what you're probably looking at in there is wargs, which are somewhat wolf-like creatures. And this makes the 3rd campaign in a row where wargs have shown up.
Maybe you just really like wargs.
I do like wargs. I like them very much, but
Well,
it's
there you
also, it makes sense because reasons.
Okay.
How are they different from regular wolves?
So they're actually a bit more. I've heard it described hyena-like.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you look up the creature, and I love these creatures because I'm like weirdly obsessed with extinct animals. The hyenodon, which is an extinct of an extinct class of mammals. No, an extinct order of mammals, creodonts, which sort of grew up alongside the carnivores, order Carnivora. And the last one went extinct like 5 million years ago. It was an entire order that went extinct. They're very cool. But they are not actually very closely related to wolves at all. They are described as riding wolves, but, who knows how much orcs understand about phylogeny.
Yeah.
So Jack will say, wait a minute. You went away from us and disappeared, and now we've been dealing with people who've been replaced. And you say you found the hammer, but you didn't bring it back? That does not sound like the Desana that I know and slightly tolerate. So
I was a rat.
So you need to tell us something very embarrassing from your past that only Resh would know, and he can verify you.
Have I told you how much I appreciate you lately, Michael?
Hey, I work with the DM as best I can.
I give Jack the sus eyes. And
Who's asking?
I just start talking to Resh in our.
Which is now canonically known as piss piss.
Oh, piss!
The
piss.
language of the
Piss.
tabaxi. The language of the tabaxi, piss piss.
Piss.
I feel slightly offended by that, but also it kind of checks out. So.
I just say,
Which is the most Dysana thing you could say.
No, that does really check out.
But do you remember our first dig?
And neither do you.
Also true. Checks out. But also, you found the hammer, but nobody's with it. Works. Yeah. Oh, but no, she checks out. It's fine. It's Desana, but like,
I would believe Resh, but I'd be giving Dysana my very best rip-off version of her sus eyes.
mm-hmm.
I mean, mean, it checks out. Rats can't carry that much, to be honest.
I have a minus.
It's very tiny, you know.
But still, to not even try.
Big hammer.
And more importantly, no Viz.
Yeah.
But there's a hammer.
I'm not going to
No,
stop
what if
anyone.
he's a shapeshifter?
Exactly. So you should go check out the wargs and figure out which one he is, and then we can get him out, take him out.
Yeah.
I sign up. I'm going to be stealthy.
All right, as yourself, you're going in. Go ahead and roll me stealth.
Wait,
should get-
Oh, you should probably know that the door.
Oh,
Oh no!
no!
All right. So you forgot that the door was locked, or didn't bother to check. You go to push, and you just kind of slam, and
Thump into it.
the door slams within its frame, and you suddenly hear not just the howling of the wargs that have woken up behind the door, but a light flicks on in the hostel next to you. A candle light flicks on.
Hot Pants
because
pulls
you
out
don't
his
have
axe.
electricity.
He's ready.
Right. You pull out your axe. The
Yeah.
door, you can hear the sound of a door opening somewhere around the hostel. And a big hulking figure comes out. It's carrying a lantern. It's an elderly orc, and he shouts, "Are you? Stop hanging around my stables. That's where my puppies are at. Clear on out of here, you drunken Utes."
Hot Pants just goes like normal, like
Yeah.
he usually does.
What do I picture
I'm sorry,
more like a...
what? You guys all just start looking at this orc and start going,
like a...
Yeah,
He's
He's
back.
totally not
Like
offensive
a-
to orcs at all.
Arnold Schwarzenegger version.
No, he was just like.
now you're just making noises. Just okay, so you yell this out. Hot Pants starts having a stroke on the ground,
Yeah.
which, it's not the first time he's had a stroke in public.
He's used to it.
Okay.
Uh,
He just starts hitting his own chest.
Okay, yeah, he's
throws
going,
himself
hoorah!
over a chair.
Trying to start his own heart back up.
Good sir, fair orc. Terribly sorry. We're just passing through, trying to get to the main street. Can you perhaps point us in the correct direction? That would be very helpful.
It's up the road. Right, you just follow this road, make a left at the Packy, and then you're back on the main street.
sorry, what?
okay? What?
Take a left at the what?
At the Packy.
I'm
The package store. It's
Okay.
it's a New Englandism, and I regretted it as soon as it popped out.
sorry, I'm sorry that I called.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's really...
Did you say puppies?
I wonder if it's too late for the dunks to be up.
Hmm.
Yes, my puppies. Well, they're not all mine. Some of them are my clients.
Do I send a read?
All right, what are you doing?
How many puppies are we talking?
Well, let me see. Here tonight, I got 3 of my own and 3 visitors.
Actually, while this is happening, so where is this guy?
He's
can
off,
Dysana,
actually
like-
the other way, this way.
Okay.
The
Where's
west.
the door? So the door's here. Everyone's standing
The
here.
door is here.
So, Dysana can't, be kneeling and trying to lockpick as this is happening. He would
While
see
he's
her.
looking at you.
Well, there's a row of people here.
No, he's
So-
he's actually kind of straight on you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
And the door that he exited out of, is it still open or did he close it behind him?
You can't see that door because it's around another side. There's a building immediately to your left. Immediately to the left of the screen here. Immediately to the west, as it happens. All right, so you asked him how many puppies he has. He said 6, 3 his, and 3 people who are staying at the hostel. You all look honestly terrible. What, you been in a fight or something? Well, you just hitting the bricks early. Hello. Who was that? All right.
Just walked
Just
away.
Bit of an odd one, isn't she?
You can say that. Yeah.
How much you want for them puppies?
How much do I want for them?
Yeah, we can get some puppies, guys. Let's get some puppies.
Yeah, get some puppies.
3 of us could have a puppy.
Mhm. Yeah, let's go pick up
Well,
puppies.
there's only 2 of them that I'd be willing to sell. Dietrich is mine. He's my little boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
But he's very
yeah.
young still.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Can
sense.
we see Dietrich? He's gotta be so cute.
Well, he's more horrifying than cute.
Well, you know what
But that's
they say.
like orc cute.
Yeah.
But well, can we see the puppies though? Like, yeah, can we
I
do
mean,
a
it's
tour?
almost 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
You sure you want to do this right now?
Isn't
we're
that the best
here.
puppy time?
It's the puppy hour.
That's true. This is when they're the most active and they're gonna play.
Okay. One of you who is not Dysana because Dysana went away.
She's coming back at the.
Sneaking around.
Can make a persuasion check with advantage because everybody's helping.
Okay, that should probably be me.
Yeah.
All right, 24.
Oh, yeah, all right. I mean, I probably, let me see. Dietrich, like I said, I'm not going to sell, and obviously I got no place to sell the ones that belong to my current patrons. But, you know, I'll happily, let me see, probably, we'll be looking around 25 ahead for the other big walks.
Can we go see them first? Like, check them out, make sure everything's good.
Yeah, sure. This is kind of strange, but, you know, I can, work with any windfall that comes my way. And he pulls out a key ring, just kind of off of his belt, and he undoes a lock on that door, and he comes in. And it's the second he comes in, he is buried under foul-smelling giant wargs. Hey, all right, get off me.
Like, cutely.
It's horrifying to you, but he doesn't seem to mind. He hauls off and punches
be
one
horrifying
in the
to me.
nose, and he says, it's just a big old bunch of puppies now, won't they?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
which one was here?
One of them. I don't
I
fucking know.
specifically need to know which one.
Wait, why?
Well, because what if he's a shapeshifter and that's where the hammer is? It's close to him. So then I'm
Well,
like,
that one's, they sort of decide, once I close the doors, they sort of fight out who's going to sleep where, but I think usually Diego sleeps over there. That's this one right here. Oh, he's a big old cutie. He points to one. This one has like part of its face missing. Like it's clearly been like partially torn off and then healed. So like you can see like there's a long thing of drool on the side, and you can see like all of its teeth on one side of its jaw.
So like Hot
I love
Pants
him,
wants to
actually.
like come in and like, I mean he's Hot Pants, right? Like he's not scared of these things. He wants to like, you know, put a hand out.
All
like,
right, push off, and he pushes the wargs out of the way so that you can get in. This is a very unexpected direction. To be honest with you guys.
Like, if you give people puppies, they're going to pet them. This
Right,
group
yeah.
especially.
You said the word puppies. So I come in. Which one was Diego?
Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and put a dot on him because apparently he is a creature of some interest. That's Diego.
Okay. So I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
like
25 gold ahead, but you got to make sure that you have a place to put them. A lot of places won't put up wargs because they scare the other animals and also sometimes kill and eat the other animals.
You don't say.
I did say that,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, but that's not their fault.
No, they're just puppies. They're just roughhousing.
Which one's Dietrich?
Dietrich sleeps in the far corner over there. She's a tough mum right there. Dietrich is blue.
Well, because he said that one wasn't for sale.
Yeah, right. So we got the other boys. They're in folks is sleeping at the moment. Although after what the racket that you was making, I don't know if they sleeping anymore.
All right, you have visitors.
And he sees the bundle that's on the floor there. And what's all this then?
He seems
what's up- what's-
surprised to see it here.
Yeah, he seems surprised. He seems a little quizzical, and he goes and he picks it up. It's like a hammer or something and a bunch of bags.
Wait, is it a hammer that blah, 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 and she describes it?
Yeah, it's like black and white. It's like a war hammer. It's not like a farrier's hammer or blacksmith's hammer or what the hammers what butchers done kill the fucking cattle with.
Is
Uh-huh.
does the clothing look like blah, 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 and she describes what
Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly it, actually.
that was.
Hold on.
My brother's clothing and hammer.
What happened to your brother?
I don't know, but I should probably take those items.
Oh, I guess so. There's a note here.
Oh, should I? I should read it.
Yeah, all right. I never learned how. Somebody should. And he hands it to you, and it's just a slightly bloody piece of paper that says, "See you later."
It's ominous.
But does it say like SEE, or does it say like the letter C and the letter L
it
and
is-
then an 8 and R?
It is delicately spelled out in the commonly agreed upon spelling of your peoples.
Okay.
Girl, I'll see you later. Hey, what honestly is you don't think my puppies ate him up now, did you?
Probably he was fine.
Oh, well, I guess there's no love lost then. All right.
No, I will take these items though.
I guess it's fair they ain't mine.
Well, that solves the mystery of your brother, Dysona.
We should go have another drink in his honor.
Yeah, let's go have a drink for your brother, Dysona.
I'm just gonna go
did
through
you-
the pockets.
Okay, yeah,
See
you
if there's
guys,
anything else.
you're walking out. Okay, so what exactly are you guys doing right now? Because, so are you were you interested in buying a walk, or are we sit and shiver?
Have I successfully started to be able to pet this warg yet?
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh no, I got a 4.
And this is how Hot Pants lost a hand.
Okay, you reach out to pet the warg. The warg bites onto the armor that encloses your wrist, so it's not that big of a deal right there, because obviously his sharp teeth cannot puncture the plate on your wrist. However, the pressure of the bite, there's like a crinkling sound, like a crushing can, and it's slowly getting more and more and more hard pressure. Listen, and you're like, this is starting to become a problem, actually. Oh, that was a tendon. Hey, all right, get off. Come on, don't mind him. He's just being a big old silly. And he
Sure.
punches him in the head,
Yeah.
like
Oh, Santa
really,
reaches for
really
a
fucking
dagger.
hard. The warg doesn't really notice, but like just kind of like and spits out your arm and just kind of like goes off and stalks off and sulks off into the corner of the stable cell.
Hot Pants doesn't say anything, but he kind of like squints his eyes a little bit at the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, we'll. I mean, do we want to buy them? I have enough gold. I'm buying these."
I mean, do you have a place to?
Well, currently your base of operations, Mamie sounds like she's starting a car right now.
I mean, I'm not against it. I'm just saying I don't know that you have a place to accommodate them.
No, do you
immediately.
really think Hot Pants would think that far ahead?
Do we have rope? I can make leashes. We could take them with us.
Rope, well, actually, they come with their own sort of tackling gear.
Hey,
Not
see,
tackle,
we're
tacking
good.
gear.
That's a
I can
deal.
have 2 wargs with me. Imagine Hot Pants with 2 wargs. Come on. Yeah, like I said, we got gear to keep them in line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. I see
So
you was
you
making friends with this one over here anyway.
Yeah, we're buddies now.
Have you ever
Alright.
trained a warg before?
Well, you don't really train a warg. You more sort of prey.
Well, I'm getting both of them. I've already decided we're not. You got. I look at Rash and I'm like, we're not leaving them here. He gives him kind of like.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person
Okay, all right.
on Green Dude,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
What is the save?
DC 15.
18. I just want to double check something.
I didn't actually mean.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't say anything about it knowing that you cast a thing on it.
Right.
If you just fail the save. It's if you if you make the save. If you fail the save, and then once the spell is over, that's when you know that you have been charmed. Cool. sorry. I'm a little bit of brain fog for a moment there. What was that? You were saying about training?
Who are the owners
Well,
of these?
Like I said, these three over here are mine. Oh, the other three?
Yeah.
I got a couple of lads staying with me this evening. A couple of loyal followers of our Lord and Master Grumsh. I'm sure you've heard of him. And they're in town, and they're card-carrying members of the church, so they get a nice space to sleep in the night and a little bed that's not entirely maggoty.
I'm sorry, maggoty?
Okay.
Sorry, I was just
Not really maggoty.
debating whether Resh would actually have heard of the Church of Grumsh or not.
Yeah, you absolutely with a 15. Yeah, you would have. The Reformed Church of Grumsh. There's been a bit of a schism in the worshippers of Grumsh. There are still the orcs that worship Grumsh as a sort of like a battle master and a conqueror and a defiler of the weak. And then there's the Reformed Church of Grumsh, which is pretty popular among the orcs of Eldritch, which is the nation that Wanderlust belongs to. Reformed Grumsh plays a little nicer with the other deities, basically.
Resh's ear just kind of twitches a little bit, like he knows who they are, but he's not impressed.
That's fair.
Now listen, if you're all interested, you could come in for a little drink, a little story, a little smoke, whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, if you're borrowing walks from me, then I'm much thankful for you.
Do you got a place we could maybe like take a rest, sleep a little?
Like a particularly long rest?
Why would we sleep here?
Yeah, I don't know about sleep, but we could grab a drink.
Hi, what's your tone there?
No, it's just we have a lot of business to attend to.
This guy, he's giving us a deal.
We have,
He's cool.
We got a
we
war
have,
and go.
people to see and places to go. But, drinks are always fun, so we could grab a pint.
All right.
For Grumsh.
For Grumsh.
Yeah, all right. So, can I trust your custom then?
What do you, of course.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So we got Diego, and we got Deirdre.
Yeah. Strap him up. I got 50 gold for you.
See, I can put a bit in Deirdre's mouth, but as you can see, Diego's mouth isn't really up to the task of it. So you got to be a little bit more creative with him, and that's all right. You got to be a little bit forceful with them because they literally will not move. They will not move. Okay.
Yeah, he holds out. He gears up the wargs. He holds them out to you. The hand that hands you the reins definitely does not have the right amount of fingers.
Uh-huh.
So right now, of course, you can feel free to park them in here until you're ready to go, and we can go have a drink and everything. It'll be good.
Well, yeah, we'll let them settle, like say, have a last moment with their buddies, and then you're gonna be my new puppies.
Oh god, Diego looks frankly offended.
We're gonna love each other. Did I seriously just buy
For the rest of your lives, I'm sure.
2 wargs?
Yep, you
Did I
got
just-
2
was
wargs
I
for
just-
50 gold
what-
pieces.
Did you just allow me to buy 2 wargs?
I did.
I'm slowly going down the alley as far away as I can get, but still within shouting range.
Reasonable, totally reasonable. Yeah, he'll bring you guys right over. He comes in. He turns on some gas lights, and brings you up a thing. Oh, sorry, no, yeah, but Jack is probably still hanging out.
Well, if everyone else is going for drinks, I'll begrudgingly go. I might not drink anything, but because we know Viz is somewhere nearby, so I'm not going to be by myself. But
The thing is, we know some time passed between when Viz vanished and the length of time it took us to track the magical identity or signal of the mage hammer to this location. And someone apparently left a note saying, "See you later," in Viz's, or what appears to be Viz's.
But admittedly for Viz, that's very brief, so it feels like he was under a bit of pressure. And I'm not sure if he chose to come here intentionally, and thus there's something in the area that's like, his base or his people, or it was just random get out of jail free teleport.
Yeah.
Either
I'm curious
way.
about these other visitors, in case they might be cahooters.
Cahooters.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You were following the hammer, not Viz himself. We don't know anything
We don't have
else
anything to
he's
track
got.
him with.
Ah, shit.
But now we do.
So
I know you all were very fixated on bringing this Viz character to justice, and he does seem to be in league with the very souls that I seek to curtail in their lust for power. But perhaps we should go and gather our strength. I don't know that we're going to be winning or fighting this fight tonight.
I mean, honestly, I'm down to sleep.
Yeah, I was just curious about these other people passing through if they may.
I mean, I think we can interrogate a bit and then go sleep.
Okay.
Alternatively,
I'm just pulling out the old snot grog. I hope that's all right for you.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hold on, I need to get a copper piece right here.
He pulls out a copper piece. He drops it in a jug. He looks at it for a couple of seconds.
Yep, completely dissolved. It's still good.
And he starts pouring it out.
Hot Pants is good with that.
Yeah.
He's looking forward to it.
So, what you folks getting up to tonight around here? Not a normal place for people to be carousing around. You guys seem like you've been in the wars.
Mostly drinking and wandering.
You are covered with blood.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
drinking
no, it was
makes me
a good
a
night.
little clumsy. Clumsy.
I've had nights like that myself. All
Yeah.
right.
He takes a big swig.
Yeah, does he happen to have any kind of regional accent?
I'll give it to you for free that he sounds pretty much local. Yeah, it's more common among mainland orcs. So you guys are on an island.
Right.
Eldritch, it's a nation on the mainland, and he seems to be representative of those. He actually sounds like he is from a place called the City of Logbalog, which is an orc city on the mainland.
Visitors have their own wargs, so they're probably also... Well, is it predominantly orcs that just have wargs, or do other people...
Orcs and goblinoids, primarily. Slightly different breeds between them, but still basically the same animal.
Okay, 2 questions. First question: wargs good scent?
Now, are you asking out of character or in character?
Out of character.
Well, Resh would know. Resh did a pretty good job on it. He would know that they are actually pretty much known for their hunting ability. They're not as fast as horses, but they're a great deal more intelligent.
Now you're thinking like I was thinking.
Yeah.
Also, could Dysana sniff the clothes?
Yep, you could sniff Vis's pants. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that right now. Also, wait, no. We need to nap. We need to nap because I want to change my spell.
Well, if you guys want to stay here, you'll be sharing beds, I'm afraid. They're mostly filled tonight.
Are there any attractive?
I'm not one to judge. I'm an aromantic asexual.
Uh-huh.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But no, we have our own arrangement.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna have our drink and play our bunk in the place with bunks, and hopefully not trip over more sharp things.
Oh, yeah, you gotta watch out for them sharp things.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks.
Yep.
The custom. And the wargs, which we absolutely already paid for, right?
Oh yeah, I already took the money out of my.
Yep, you paid for him. That's good. Diego and Deirdre.
Yeah.
Diego Deirdre. Yep, I have that written down already. Yeah, I have fucking wargs. We need to sleep. We need Dysana to be able to be really good at handling animals because I'm gonna need some help with these wargs.
Hopefully they don't eat your hands,
Oh, you sleep.
right now, immediately.
They can sleep with Dysana. I just want them
Diego.
to look cool.
Yeah, you will look
She
cool.
can cuddle with them.
Diego, Deirdre, and Dietrich. Now just Dietrich. Oh, raised him from puppies, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the snot grog, I guess. I suppose I'll be going to bed now. If you ever have any further orcish needs, orc products, wargs, logbalog stew, that sort of thing, just call old Bugwick over here.
Bugwig?
Do you happen
Bugwick.
to deal in lumber?
Do I deal in lumber? Do I deal in lumber? No, I don't
Yeah.
deal in lumber.
Awkward. Or do you know a guy who does?
Well, everybody knows a guy. Lumber,
Yeah,
you say?
Yeah, like a bonfire.
Like a bonfire.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
not for
like,
today, obviously, but I could
you're
get it
talking
delivered,
about
maybe.
you're talking about firewood, not like say building lumber.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, all right. There's a couple of sources throughout the neighborhood. Most of that stuff we source pretty locally,
Yeah.
cutting into the pine wilds and them. There's a few tree farms along the way.
Yeah.
Do you know a man named?
I don't know what that the other fizzabuzza buzza bumbles. I could
Eviscerate.
fizz.
Something
Well-
about
Eviscerate.
chains.
eviscerate
Such a
those
good
with
name.
contrast chains.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even know what you just said.
Mhm.
It's
No,
just
that
too
sounds embargoing though.
much. Yes, like this is Mamie. This isn't Hot Pants.
I feel like it's a little bit of hot pants though.
It's a little bit of Hot Pants. You're right.
Hey, I'm not familiar with anybody of that name. I don't think I've ever met an embargoing.
Two of us.
Do we know about how many days it is to midsummer?
It's about 3 days.
So if you could get the firewood delivered in about 2 days, what
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
same day delivery for the
price are
most
we
part.
talking? Well, no, I need it in 2 days, not today or tomorrow.
Well, all right, but you can get on a list, and then they'll put you up for your deliveries, and then they'll deliver it right to your doorstep.
Perfect. How much are we talking?
Oh, not much, probably a few silvers.
Perfect. But could I have you deliver it to a specific spot? Not my house. I don't keep a house here.
A lot of people don't. The rents are outrageous.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of a tourist town, honestly, but I love it.
But a good spot, maybe on the coast.
Yeah, if you give me 5 silver pieces, I mean, you're local, right?
Yeah, for the time being.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just give me the address.
Yeah, somewhere with a good vantage of the sunrise and the coastline. Be perfect.
Oh, well, I think there's the Midsummer Plaza is actually the way to do it, but I think a bunch of those Fos Murthians probably have it all locked up. They tend to reserve space right around Midsummer.
Well, they should. We should just, maybe just have it delivered there. Just, supplement what they've probably already.
Will you
I'm
be there?
missing
Should I hand
something.
it off to you, or?
Am I missing like a side plot?
I have
Yeah.
no idea what the what's going on.
Are
Actually-
we having a bonfire?
You know, probably Dysana would know exactly what you're getting at.
Is this some like?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured.
Okay, and Apex doesn't know what's going on.
Consider that Fesmurthus is a sun-ish related deity. Sky deity of some sort.
Because I was
Sun
gonna
and-
say,
sun and
I
sun.
have create bonfire as like a spell that I can use
Yeah.
anytime. But it's like different.
It's a little
More of
sacrilegious.
More than just that.
Yeah.
But Midsummer and Midsummer's Eve are very, particular days.
Okay.
Or should be.
I'm into it.
Bugwick.
I
Bugwick.
flip him a whole gold for his services.
Oh well,
For prompt
it's quite
delivery
kind of you.
of
Yeah, all right, okay,
dry, seasoned, ready to burn.
absolutely. Hey, every bit helps. So much appreciated.
And I'll give him a firm handshake.
Very good handshake. He's orcs invented firm handshakes.
Midsummer's
All
Plaza.
right, don't be a stranger then.
2 days.
2 days. You got it.
Perfect. We should collect your wargs now. Hot pants.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Let's
All
go
right.
get them.
You say goodbye to Bugwick. You collect your wargs.
Yup.
Let's see if they bite your hands off.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh shit. A 7.
You guys turn around and Hot Pants is halfway down Deirdre's gullet.
Can we pull him back?
Hey,
out?
hey, put him down. Put him down right now. All right. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a little puppy love bite.
We're good.
Well-
We're gonna work through this. Positive
And that's with
reinforcement.
proficiency, may I
Yeah.
add?
Yeah.
Fucking-
You turn around and Diego has sat on Dysana.
Oh my god.
And she is loving it.
Hot Pants isn't even getting mad at this.
You all are, you sure you're up for this?
I
You
feel
can
like
have
it
your
would
money
be
back
like
if you want.
Hera sitting on
Watch
it.
me roll
Poor
a 1 on
guy.
this. But, in his best commanding voice, Rash is just gonna clap his gauntlets together and say, "Alright, you lot, let's go. Drop them and we're moving out to the wargs."
May I point out that you are a cat?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Listen, that's Not the point.
Cats are scary.
It's a big scary cat.
No, I mean, and these are dogs we're talking
Well, they're
about.
hyenas-ish.
Hyenas are like cat
God.
dogs.
That's great. This is gonna be a natural one. Just wait. But it's not. It's gonna be a 20.
All right. The clanking
Fresh
of the
to
metal
rescue.
seems to like make their ears perk up. The loud noise has caught their attention. Diego sits up or stands up and is no longer sitting on Dysana. You grab the leads and you are able to lead them onward. They knock over a couple of stalls on the way back and dig through some like sausages that have been left on the on tables in front of restaurants and stuff. They really can't be reined in too well, but they can be moved around without anybody getting hurt. Property damage, something else.
It's nighttime. We're good.
Not
Keep
mine.
moving.
And you make your way back to
The lair.
Hamadryas's horde. Now, as you guys begin approaching the lair, as you're working to get yourself back in there, Lady Aula starts taking this sort of silver thread out of her pack, and she starts laying it down sort of just inside the door and up and over the doorway.
She says, this is an old trick that we used to use in the war. Doors, even if they are properly locked or magically warded, are weak points. And so, basically, we're going to use this. And it will send me an alarm if anybody breaches our perimeter while we slumber.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, so we left them in the secret bunker, though, right?
Are we gonna go check on them?
Yeah.
Secret bunker. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yes, the bunker from the Dragon Wars.
The very same.
Yeah, big room downstairs.
All right, you guys go across to that. You find the exact spot with the false floor, the little trapdoor in the floor. Very close to a kitchen that still smells of fresh baked cake.
Wait, did we eat all of the cake, or did we just take part of it?
These are the important questions.
Did I?
I don't think we fried. Like,
I was putting it in
Oh
my
yeah,
mouth,
I
and then you were.
splooged in your mouth.
Yeah.
yeah, that was just that.
Now,
Don't do
here's
that.
the question. Do you guys remember the arrangement that you made with
Yes.
the three individuals who are under the floor right now?
Absolutely.
You do.
Yeah.
What?
We set
Cheese
up.
salad in
Yeah.
Celestial
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
and Earl Huntington's ferret.
Mm-hmm.
In Terran, yeah.
And red velvet
So you
cake.
say one, they say the other back to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe did those two.
Okay, so you approach the door.
Yeah, and then in Celestial.
In
Resh will
Celestial,
say,
I go, cheese salad.
I thought I actually speak Celestial. 'Cause
I'm,
that would be amazing.
Wow. Nothing prepared me for what you thought angels sound like.
I love it, and it makes
It's-
perfect sense because they're like so loud. Like the sound is so loud, right? So there's like that distorted sound. Yeah, it's distorted.
Be
It
not
makes total
afraid.
sense.
After a moment, you hear a clear voice say,
Earl Huntington's ferret.
in the gravelly tones of the Terran language.
All right, we're
We're
good.
good.
Check to see if we get acknowledgement.
Okay. And the hatch opens up from the inside. You hear a couple of locks undo, and the hatch opens up.
Is it?
Well, if there was any
Yes.
cake upstairs with us, I'll bring that with us to give to. If there's
Oh,
any
you've brought
left.
cake. How wonderful. That is excellent. Thank you very much.
Hot Pants is side eyeing the
from that
fuck
cake.
out of you right now.
He's had a rough while.
I just don't know why they deserve the cake.
They've had a rough time. They need cake. Everyone deserves cake.
I love
Don't,
how me and Banter are instantly like, what the
Jesus, go make yourself some more cake. I don't care.
I fucking made this cake. Resh.
Yeah, and you need to learn to share.
No,
We've been
I
working
don't.
on it. You're doing so well, right up
No,
until this
Jesus,
moment.
you need to stop stealing our cake.
You
Oh.
gotta remember the principles of the Church of Light. Generosity, among other things. But it's a work in progress.
And rubs her bread.
I would still eat the cake. I'm gonna take a slice.
Yeah, no one stopped by that
Oh,
here.
Hot
I
Pants
don't-
is gonna dive right in if we're doing this.
Actually, if you're in the right crowd, you could probably sell that for like way more.
What there's a guy. We met him.
If for any second you thought that was going to slow any of these fools down about the cake, then you obviously misjudged.
No point, just fact.
I think it's just a testament to your cake making skills. A lesser cake would not be worth saliva.
Hot Pants didn't care either way. He was still gonna eat that
It makes
cake.
it quite velvety, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get back there. Hamadryas is there, and he sort of perks up at Lady Owla's presence. And I guess if you're here, it's very serious. Everybody looks so injured. What ended up happening with your friend at the bar there?
He was a dick.
We should probably lock the door behind us. We didn't already.
Oh no, already done. Says the princess. Is no already done? No, I'm well and capable of understanding and following a standard operating procedure, and I think this is a very dire situation. So I am being of the utmost caution.
Good news. There's a little bit of cake for you.
That's the good news, huh?
Yeah, among other things. Probably. There might be more good news. I just haven't thought of it yet. Bad news, Osfer might have been taken or misled or one of those kind of things. So probably don't trust it if you see him again.
Hamadryas starts crying into his hands.
Yeah. He's a tough little guy. He's put up with some blows.
Well, the good news
is personally.
It's just
silver lining. He wasn't dead when we last saw him, so
probably okay somewhere.
Probably fine.
But the one we meet next probably won't be him.
Definitely, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That checks out. Other silver lining, we do for sure now know that the imposter people are definitely working with the guy that we met at the bar.
The dragons are in league with the Embargoans. To what precise end beyond conquest, I do not know.
We almost got. I fucking fucked him up. I mean, he's fucked up. He's gonna have to rest the same as us.
He looks worse than us, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's gonna have to rest too.
Well,
so like,
one important piece of information is that while the Embargoans are working with the dragons, they aren't necessarily truly aligned. Before we were killing him, Viz mentioned that he had his own sort of contraindicated goals, and that he didn't really want to work with the dragons. It was at best an alliance of convenience. So we may be able to leverage that and split them apart.
It frankly sounded like he was willing to offer simply not working with the dragons anymore in exchange for that spyglass. I believe that you were probably right in presuming that his intentions with an object of such power and scope were not honorable. So I do laud you for that, but it does make one wonder how fragile and tenuous that connection is.
I mean, I imagine he's only working with them because he has the idea that they can get him closer to what he wants.
As soon as he's done with them, he's gonna drop them.
What does he have to offer the dragons that the dragons would take kindly to partnership with him instead of simply barbecuing and filleting him?
That is a very good question.
These are all things to wonder.
All right, can we take a nappy nap?
Yes,
cake.
we've all done a lot of work for the evening. We do have much to talk about tomorrow. I do have some news that may be pertinent to all this, but it can wait.
I mean, since we're going to bed anyway, and since I have a 3rd level spell slot available still, I feel like Resh would still just go ahead and attempt to cast Remove Curse on Hamadryas anyway. Not necessarily because he thinks it might be effective, but it worked for the Duke under potentially similar circumstances, so he would still try it.
Okay. You try it. This feels somewhat different than what was going on with the Duke.
Yeah.
From a basic arcana perspective, it feels like a more powerful spell, to be sure. But part of it would seem to be the fact that the Duke doesn't know how to do magic, whereas even if he was polymorphed against his will, Hamadryas is capable of magic. And so perhaps the Spellwright who created this spell took that into consideration.
That's what Viz had to offer to the dragon.
I thank you very much for trying. I really do. I appreciate it. I kind of got my hopes up, I suppose. I suspect that this is a novel spell that is evolving and changing in the casting as it is cast by an individual tinkering with it. You're trying to get it to act in a certain way, if that makes sense, or to you. So, a solution that works for one casting may not work as well for another casting.
That's tricky.
We go to sleep while we think on that.
Yeah.
You go to sleep. You guys get
Full long
your
rest.
full long rest.
Whoa!
Hot pants.
What about hot
Over the
pants?
course of the night. I'm going to tell you about it.
Okay.
Over the course of the evening, you guys are all sort of like, there's a number of beds down here and a number of cots and a number of places to lay out sheets. This is actually a nice little series of chambers here underneath the earth.
Mhm.
Lady Aula comes to speak with you, Hot Pants. You're probably asleep at this point. You've gotten your full long rest, but everybody's very tuckered, so you get sort of nudged awake.
What?
Mr. Hot Pants, it's just about morning.
Mm-hmm.
I would have waited until you were awake, but I don't want to talk to you in front of all the other people. I wanted to ask you, I don't think I realized before, you're something of a paladin your own self, are you not?
Something of?
Since I saw your divine countenance out there in the field, your righteous fury. And I must say, it was quite a thing to behold. It was very empowering.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do that stuff. I pull it out when I need to now, but
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I've seen that. Oh, no, the paladin powers, yes, of course.
But in general, yeah, I mean, I try to. That's a past life.
Yes, I could sort of tell.
There's some trauma, some blockage here. I don't know. I don't really trust people.
Well, that power still lies within you, and it really made a difference tonight. I think the potential is still there. See, my oath as a paladin is one of redemption. I've done some things in my life that I'm not very proud of, and I work hard every day to try and make things, well, you can't ever really make things even again, can you? It's just about doing the best you can.
Yeah.
I just mean to say that when you do decide to cut loose with the righteous fury again, when you toss aside whatever it is that is keeping you from doing that, you have the potential to make a real difference in this world, and I think that is something worth thinking about. That's all I mean to say.
You woke me up to tell me I'm a special boy.
Yes, I woke you up to tell you that you're a very special boy.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I was looking at a different man, and I really admired what I saw out there. I just thought you ought to know that.
You should just know, like, that guy didn't do great things. Sometimes it's not the best thing to use him, but sometimes it's good.
Yes, well, this guy didn't do great things as well. War makes a person do terrible things.
Getting lied to your whole life makes you do terrible things, too.
Yes, indeed it does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You hear from the other room, just kiss already.
Hot Pants leans in.
She blushes a little bit. She's like, well, honestly.
I was just going with the flow. There was a vibe. I'm sorry.
We have
my
things
bad.
to do. Maybe later.
We're okay. Yeah. You know what? That's not a no. I'll take it.
She gets up and then she stops and she sort of turns around. She says,
Something is trying to breach the perimeter. Something's come in through the door.
and then she takes off for the ladder up to the trap door.
Okay, I follow her.
She is not being quiet. She has already donned her armor for the day.
I mean, I really doubt Hot Pants is either, so.
That's fair.
Do we know what's
Okay.
going on?
You hear a big stompy, clomping pots and pans woman stomping through the underground bunker. Forgot the word bunker.
I turn to Resh and I'm like, they'd better be getting us breakfast.
Something is coming for the perimeter.
Yeah.
The Duke is like the Duke gets up. He's wearing like leopard print underoos. And he's just like,
oh, I say, I suppose I should grab a weapon and be ready down here with a oh gosh, let me see. I think I skipped spearmanship class.
Yeah, Resh is just sliding his armor on.
I hope Diego and Deirdre are okay. I yell as I'm running.
Turns out it is them trying to breach the perimeter.
Quite possible. Good boys.
Did we stable them? Did we bring them in here?
They're in the
I mean,
stables.
the stables are inside of the
not the bunker,
technically they're kind of part of Hamadryas's horde.
Where's the sound coming from? Like the front doors?
Yeah, the front door, the very one that you began this adventure at, actually.
Okay.
Aula cast alarm on the perimeter, so she would know if someone came in.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're running towards the doors. All right.
You run up the ladder, you burst through the trapdoor, and you arrive at the front, the hallway to the front door. You can see a shape moving within that hallway. It's a pretty big shape. It rises up in the darkness of the hallway, and it steps into the latent torchlight of the main hall. And what you are looking at is a small black dragon.
Dragone!
Yeah. It looks at you with baleful hatred. Acidic venom drips from its maw, and it raises its claw to attack. I think I'm going to leave it at that. And you'll be dealing with a dragon next session.
Dragoon! Cliffhanger!
Cliffhanger!
Cliffhanger.
So what basically happened there was that Vis disappeared to a point within range that he could see, which is pretty far in Wanderlust, realized that casters have ways of tracking people, ditched all of the stuff he knew you saw on him. Oh, which, by the way, that includes the other one of the... I don't think we mentioned it. I don't think I mentioned it to you at the time. I think it got swallowed up in the conversation a little bit. But that does include the match to the messaging... Sending wand.
Oh, right.
Rod said the rod of sending.
Now you can call yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get somebody on the line and
split it. Yeah, we could split it between us and how we have walkie-talkies.
Or leave one back with the Duke and Hamadryas.
Yep. So what Vis did was he ditched the stuff in the most dangerous location he could easily find within sight, which was a stable full of wargs. He was hoping you would blindly go in after the stuff and get attacked by wargs. Instead, you bought 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't know us at all.
No.
I know.
Chad fucking move.
But like sarcastic.
And so, Pam is kind of cold and sarcastic and very into pussy.
She gives like very sea energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you sing it?
Why not?
Why did you expect anything else out of it?
That's the thing.
Are you gonna say a catechism?
Not exactly. But I see what you did there.
I can't be the first woman to jerk off as a male character in D&D in every other session.
No. Freud has some things to say about that specifically. these 3 guys have 9 hit points apiece.